This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Has to wear to the paint. Adebayo with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And Erik Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Banchero. Here's Suggs. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Erik Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Where? Good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Caldwell Pope for three. It's been a quick start for Miami. 4-point game. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Carter. Wagner left side. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough from that spot.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Deep two from Wagner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Heat with the lead. Wiggins outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Carter pulls it in. Wagner, right side. Banchero outside. Wide open. That one's not going to go.
You gotta be kidding me.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Back to Adebayo. Over Banchero. Again, the Heat good for two.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well. That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Hero. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
36 seconds left in the first. Here's Anthony. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Has to Ware. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Orlando trailing here. Here's Isaac. Here's Bitadze. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. Now off the inbound. Rebounded by Isaac.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam.
Oh, he made that.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
Why? How fast she is. You gotta start off.
We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Damn it.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Miami. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Has to Ware. Heat moving the ball around. There's a screen. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
For three, Love. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here we go. Puts up a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Black. It's Adebayo.
I should have shot it.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 4, and Carter now, top of the key, lays it up and banks it in. Carter's got 5.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Suggs with the steal. Here's Highsmith. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Wagner left side. Back to Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Carter, that's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Ware. No good from outside. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Wagner. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And a wide open
look
for Hero. No good on the 3. .107 left to play here in the half. Deep 2 from Wagner. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
To the right side. Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Have a look at the basket, guys. Still shaking.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero draws the double. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Suggs.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
You're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero with the screen. Shoots it up. And it's Suggs missing. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Now Robinson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. Robinson misses.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. Rebound by
God
Lee.
damn it.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
How about Duncan rising up there, showing he's got the ability to throw it down.
Buries the long-range jumper. Ware's got 9.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Ware. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Magic ball. Now in the game.
Orlando leading by 7. Kicks it out to Wagner. And here's Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And that one is hammered home.
That's the way to finish KCP with a show of force at the rim.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. That one goes in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Black. He has 5. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Wagner from long range. Miami grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Foul!
Using some of that
I'm
size
smashing timeout. You could test in the shot.
Kevin loved that.
And Jamal Mosley has called
God
timeout.
damn!
He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down low. Here's Isaac. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Pass to Love. Back to Jaquez. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as much as 10. The shot. Goes back up. Tries it again. Love grabs the board. The Heat trailed by 7. Mitchell with it. Now Anthony defending. Jovic, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication has been really good. This is solid team basketball. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Black. Over Robinson. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami trailing. Pass to Highsmith. Outside, Hero. Here's Ware. Launches a 3. Banchero grabs the board. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. Suggs with the ball. Carter at the elbow. Back to Suggs. And that one is good.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Highsmith for the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Highsmith. Miami again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Wagner outside. Outside Carter. Rebound by the Heat. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thanks, David. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And then Carter with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Banchero. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Heat trailed by 15 from outside the arc. Where good.
And when you you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Wagner on the wing with the drive. Second chance shot. Pass to Banchero. Drills the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 15.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now, here's Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Hero. Here's Ware. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Now at the line.
He's off on the second.
2 out of 3.
He will have 3.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, they needed those points badly. A good job to get to the line. It doesn't mean anything if you can't convert.
.112 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Orlando.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother, and Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Bitadze, and it's off from three-point range. Hero from long range. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
Yeah, today, buddy. The Heat versus Orlando.